Miami and the sparkling American Airlines Arena. Really an incredible game from Magician.
Yeah, double-double through the first 2 quarters, so he is giving them a huge boost.
Yeah, stat sheet stuffer of a performance, Steve, making his presence known across the stat sheet.
There's the double team with Bogut. Here's Silk.
No, someone help me out!
Here's Magician. Non-stop scoring machine here. Shot clock at 3. Here's the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Got such a good feel for his shot today, in a really good groove. Well, you know the Heat are a dominant team, but they were absolutely phenomenal at home. They completely destroyed their opponents on their home court in South Beach last year.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, the Warriors ownership have some big plans, and those include a new waterfront arena in San Francisco's Embarcadero district starting in 2017. The new site, located south of the Bay Bridge on Piers 30 to 32, would have glass walls on 3 sides to overlook the incredible views. It would also mark the Warriors' return to San Francisco after having played in Oakland for the last 40 years. But the Warriors really are, quote, the Bay Area's team. And with the public transport options and the booming financial sector both near the site of the new arena, it certainly seems like a great location.
A lot of excitement around this Warriors franchise. A beautiful new arena can only help. They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively. Impressive play there, and they have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to make the easy pass. Somebody's open, throw it to them. When you do that multiple times, the game starts to find a flow to itself.
From deep, and the Heat, another 3.
Well, another uncontested 3 there. They got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open 3s.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide open 3-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up 1, but you start giving 3-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble.
That drops. Magician's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, turnovers really becoming a key storyline in this one.
Yep, another mistake at the other end, and once again, they're reaping the benefits.
It's Curry with the drive. Straight up, down goes the slam.
Well, he brings a lot to the table, Kevin, that's for sure. And what I look to really is his pursuit of the ball. And he gets you so many second chance opportunities because he anticipates so well, and he plays with a kind of a fearless aggressiveness.
Through the leg, you can see the flashballs popping on that one.
You know, that's a move that you usually see reserved for All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, you need guts to try that in the heat of a game like this. Man.
Here's Silk. Here's Magician. Gets it to go.
And he cannot play any better than he is right now in this quarter, guys.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Well, I heard that LeBron still rides his bike to the arena now and again on game day, and he's an avid cyclist, I guess, and when you're down in Miami, you got to make the most of that Miami weather, don't you?
Yes, you do. Gets it to go.
When you're hot, you're hot. This is unbelievable.
Warriors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. LeBron is running. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Tell you what, they just cannot miss out there.
And the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they've been powerless to slow him down. No effect at all.
Going back to LeBron, you know, he's always enjoyed bicycles. He said as a kid in Akron, in fact, he'd tool around on his bike looking for pickup games.
Understand that feeling.
Steve, you're a big bicyclist, I know. What do you think about that story?
Well, I think it's great. You know, and he has the charity event. I think it's called Wheels for Education every summer in Akron, a charity bike-a-thon, encouraging kids to stay active and to stay in school. You know, the interesting story a year ago with Golden State was promising season ticket holders that they would make the playoffs. And, you know, I thought went overboard a little bit because the Warriors team just wasn't quite talented enough to fulfill that promise. And anytime you put yourself out on a limb like that, oh my goodness. What a huge play.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slant.
Look out. Watch out now. Call it hang time and bang time.
Unbelievable.
You got to just shake your head on that one.
Now, here is Jack, looking for his first bucket of the game. Here's
How about that basketball,
Wasn't that
man?
beautiful?
Wow. And for a point guard, you love LUV. That finish. Wow.
Yeah, he's really been able to get off his feet and sky. Something to watch.
Incredible athleticism, both laterally and vertically.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andres Viadrich, he's checked in for Lee, and it's Barnes in for Jarrett Jack. Now, here's Thompson. He's guarded closely. Landry. Shot to stop the run. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Now, here's LeBron. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Magician. Buries it down low.
You know, he's given them a nice scoring option through most of this game.
Now Thompson. He feeds it to Rush. He kicks to Landry. Poked away. Here's Magician. Incredible shot to beat the buzzer.
Boy, that is such a huge play. I mean,
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Heat opening up a huge gap. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Warriors shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Stops, pops, and he nails the jumper. Magician's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Heat. Now, here's Curry. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Magician. And the shot is good. Magician's got 4 points this quarter.
Great move to get to the bucket and lay that one in. He's got the softest touch around the basket. Impressive.
Pushing it up. Pull-up jumper. And there's another one for the Heat.
pedal to the metal right now, really pushing it.
Yep, 3 of their last 5 makes coming in transition, guys.
Here we go, all alone. The finish.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Hard it up. Rock that rim. Gotta love that enthusiasm, folks.
Not only, Clark, did he rock the rim, he decided to hang around a bit for that one, too. I love it.
What a finish. That was just gorgeous.
And that was Sprite bringing you the close-up on that big-time play. Now Jenkins, 6 on the shot clock. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, we all know that Curry is a tremendous shooter, just like his father. Quick release, pinpoint accuracy, deep range. But what I like about Curry is his passing ability. Such a good playmaker and tremendous court vision.
And the thing I like, Steve, is Steph's not just a spot-up shooter. He can create his own shot off the dribble. And he makes tough shots on the move.
The Heat have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Back to LeBron. Here's Magician. Shaq with the screen. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Magicians get 11 here in this quarter alone. Gathers. A second chance effort, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
He's done an outstanding job all game long. Absolutely a great job of finding an opening against the defense.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat.
Well, I don't know how he got it in his mind to go for that. Very bold to toss the alley-oop to himself there.
But he nailed it, and his teammates are loving it.
I think the first guy I ever saw do that was Tracy McGrady back in an All-Star game years ago. It's a pretty amazing play.
Good on the shot.
Well, they keep going right back to the paint, and who can blame them? I mean, they're getting it done in there.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 buckets, guys, have come from inside the lane area, so I expect them to continue to go inside right at the defense.
Yeah, he spent a little extra time on the rim there. It looked like he wanted to do a pull-up.
I looked like it checking his landing. I think Clark Mann. Pretty big statement, too.
Yeah, or so he'd have the refs believe.
Passes it to Jenkins. Over LeBron. And just miss after miss right now.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They got to slow it down and get a good shot.
Here's Magician.
Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and Steve a wrist breaker.
Outrageous, man.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
They can do no wrong offensively.
Everything's dropping, guys, and that confidence, it gets infectious and contagious.
Shots good by Jenkins.
Right now, they're just pillow-like inside. Way too soft. Too many looks at and around the hoop.
Yep, totally agree, Clark. 10 of the last 12 points now that they surrendered have come inside that lane area.
Oh, look out. Oh,
wow. Yeah, this is a done deal here. They've pretty much finished this team off.
Yep, we can put this one in the books. Too much to overcome now.
Hey, who's watching though? Well, guys, you know there's been more than a handful of teams that have really been bogged down by a bad contract or two. So they can really handcuff an organization for a long time, but reducing the maximum years of a contract should allow the league to have quicker turnarounds for teams that are rebuilding.
Heat moving the ball around. They get it back. Here's Magician. Oh,
are you kidding me?
That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
Man, oh man, finishing with flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that one. You're right.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
And Steve, you touched on how the league shortened the length of the contract in the last CBA negotiation.
Yeah, it's already paid dividends, I think, Kevin. Just, getting guys on shorter contracts, a more flexible system for the entire NBA, I think is beneficial for every team.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. All alone.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
Well, they are not exactly taking their foot off the gas just yet.
No, they want to throw a little bit of whipped cream and some cherry on top of this one.
Here's Jenkins. No good again that time. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Magician. Sinks the three-pointer.
I think we can chalk this one up. The goal now is just to run some time.
Yeah, I think it's time to get the bus started now, boys.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. For the finish.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time.
Costly mistake at the other end to set up that fast break.
That's what you want to do after the turnover. Push the ball up the floor and strike quickly.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
What a half they're having from beyond the arc. It's getting ridiculous.
And there's no reason they shouldn't keep attacking from out there. I mean, they've got it going on in a big way now.
Now, the offensive efficiency has been really important. I think that's been the difference.
Well, I think it's pretty simplistic, but it does oftentimes come down to this, making shots. And that's what they've done. That's very uncharacteristic for him to miss that shot with such little defensive pressure.
From deep, and again, Miami with the triple.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play.